welcome back to the channel. Let us explore KDP once again. Let us discuss things you might be doing that will get your account terminated, or things you can do to get your account terminated. And of course, knowing the information that I will be sharing in this video can help you keep your KDP account safe and keeping it away from being terminated, whether now or in the future. That was too much of my time. Let's get right into it. I want you to picture this. You have been writing books, you publish them on KDP, they're already gaining tractions, they're making massive sales. Then suddenly disaster kicks in. Your KDP account is terminated. Then you start wondering what really happened. It might be because of one or more of these items. And you should pay attention. You'll be able to either avoid this, or if you are already doing this, then you should probably stop and start correcting your mistake. So let's get started. Number one, it might be because you are drastically increasing the prices of your book. Probably you were selling a book for, let's say, $2.99, and you probably getting of course 70% royalty of that. And probably because of greed, you needed more, or you needed to have earn more royalties. Then you increase the price of the book from 2.9 to about, let's say, 9.99 or something higher, which of course the margin between what it was, the margin between the current price and the new price you just increase the price to is so much, right? It is definitely going to trigger a red flag. And I want you to put yourself in price in the place of the buyer. Probably you saw the price of a book today for $2.99, then tomorrow you came to see the same book for a very high price, not just a little bit slightly different, but very high price. How are you gonna feel? Of course, you know Amazon values their customers so much, so it's best you stop doing this if you're already doing this, or if you are planning to do this. Amazon definitely frowns at this, so it's important to keep your price between the market jurisdiction, knowing the average price that this particular niche or book you're trying to sell is already being sold by other people in the same niche. And you can do this using a free tool like self-publishing titans that can give you an idea of the average price of the particular book selling in this niche. For example, in this self-help niche, you can see that the average price here is $11.48, and the highest amount of the price that the people are selling their books in this category is $24.99. So that means you don't want to go above this guy, and you don't want to you just don't want to go above this guy. And of course, make sure when you are setting your price of books, you don't drastically increase it. Like the example I gave you don't want to take your book from like 2.99 then take it to a new price, which the difference in price is definitely too much. You want to really avoid that. Another thing you don't want to do is having more than one KDP account. Like, you don't want to do that at all. Come think of it, we are all unique individuals, right? So definitely we should keep just one KDP account, because even Amazon's KDP terms and conditions requires that a person is supposed to have just one KDP account. So doing otherwise means you're actually breaking Amazon's rule, which will definitely means shooting yourself in the leg, and you don't want to do that, right? Trying to have multiple accounts means that you're trying to gain unfair advantage over others, which Amazon definitely frowns at, right? So if you want to publish anything on your account, you are free to publish maybe journals, you are free to publish low content books on the same account, you are free to publish high content books on the same account. So don't even think about trying to publish different kind of book on different accounts. Do that on just one single account. It's better than what trying to break the rules and of course getting your account terminated. Another thing you don't want to do is using copyrighted materials. I know there are a lot of videos that have shown you how to publish books without even writing books, and these videos will encourage you to take other people's content and look for how to use different kind of tools to spin these texts to make sure that they don't actually look like the contents which you copy. The downside to this is that other people are actually doing the same thing. So imagine 500 million people getting their book content from a particular source and spinning these texts, right? Imagine 500 million doing the same thing. You won't tell me it's not possible for you to have the same results even after spinning those kind of texts, because these tools that people use to do this kind of thing can actually spin text, maybe provide like 3 different output of the same text, right? And in the long run, if a lot of people are doing this and publishing their books on Amazon, and you're also doing this, it's possible that you might get a copyright strike, either from your content being similar to those that have done that exact thing you have done, or your content being similar to the original content that you're trying to copy or mimic or recreate, right? So Amazon really frowns at copyrighted material. So make sure when you are trying to do anything on Amazon, you are trying to be original as possible, right? Run it from anything that makes you publish copyrighted materials, because of course you don't want to do that, trust me, unless you want to get your account banned. Another thing you want to avoid doing is using offensive content in your publications. And what do I mean? Even though freedom of speech is important, and of course it comes with responsibilities, right? So Amazon has a very strict policy against offensive content. So this kind of content could include hate speech, it could include discrimination, it could include explicit materials, it could include just anything that violates Amazon community guidelines, right? So ensure your content is respectful as much as possible, and of course, and appropriate for all audience that are targeting, right? So if you don't want any troubles, you should definitely pay attention to this in your when you're publishing books. And that thing you ought to make sure you are not doing, or you are doing, you actually correct it immediately, is having duplicate content, right? A lot of people publish a particular book, then most people who even do this are those kind of lazy kind of people, right? So they kind of publish a book on Amazon, then they take the same book and change the cover and publish the same book on Amazon, right? This can be very deceptive, and of course, when customers should notice this, probably customers buys a book, right? And of course buys another book and finds out that he has bought this book before, and this book is having the same content in it, right? What the customer is going to do is to probably report that book. And of course, Amazon is definitely going to frown at that. They ensure that their customer is always satisfied, right? You should also know that KDP encourage uniqueness and creativity. So I don't see why you want to do that. So make sure you are embracing your creativity and your uniqueness, and stop doing that or trying to have duplicate books, right, of the same content in one account, right? It could definitely mean shooting yourself in the leg. So stay away from that. So if you are still sticking with me up to this moment in this video, I encourage you now to, of course, subscribe now and like this video, so this video can actually reach potential people we're supposed to reach. And of course, leave a comment if you have anything to comment about in this video. Don't forget to also turn on the bell notification, it's very important. And of course, I want to be seeing my videos. Right, let's go back to the next part of things you shouldn't be doing on your KDP account. Another thing that could probably get your account banned is poor quality works, right? So customers actually love quality, right? And they take quality matters very seriously. So if readers have high expectations before buying your book, and after buying the book, they find out that what they are actually buying is not what they are getting, right? It can actually lead to them reporting that particular book. This is not a matter of them not liking the book, but making them discover that the content of this book is not actually relating to what it's supposed to be. It will actually make that kind of buyer to report your book. And if a lot of buyers are actually doing this, that would send a particular red flag to Amazon, and that can actually make Amazon to tag your book as a very poor quality goods, and this can lead to termination of your account. So when you are trying to publish, make sure you take pride in your work and embrace creativity and give the most value as possible in your book, in the kind of book you are publishing, so that you can actually strive for excellence. Another one that most people do is try to bribe readers for review. Even though having positive review has great impact on the potential of your book actually selling more or even ranking for that particular keyword you're trying to use. So, but what Amazon doesn't like is trying to bribe users for these reviews, right? If users write or likes your books, like, leave it to their discretion to actually give you the review because they want to. But don't think about any corny ways possible for you to actually try to bribe readers to actually go and give you a review, right? If Amazon should discover this, right, there are chances that you would actually get your account terminated. Some people also do this, which Amazon actually frowns at, right? Trying to buy their own book, right, and actually trying to give the book a review, right? If Amazon should discover this, because they actually do. If they should discover this, that can also get your account terminated. So you don't want to do anything corny in order to get reviews so that you can boost the sales of that particular book. You don't want to do that, right? Just be neutral and do the right thing, and of course you definitely get sales. But doing anything that is gonna actually be corny just to get reviews is a no-go area. Don't shoot yourself in the leg. Now, if you are still getting any value in this video, I encourage you to still like this video if you haven't, and of course give this video a subscribe if you haven't subscribed it. Turn on the notification, and I will really appreciate that. And that thing that could actually get your account terminated is this might just sound weird, but anyone can actually get banned from KDP without any jurisdiction, right? But here's a chilling thought. Sounds uncertain though, but let's clarify, right? Amazon has the authority to suspend or terminate anyone's account, right? So, but they typically do this when, of course, you validate their policies rather, and it is evident. So it is important and it's crucial you review Amazon terms and conditions consecutively, right? You familiarize yourself with these guidelines to make sure that you're actually on the safe side, right? To avoid unexpected termination of your account. The last one I'll be sharing in this video is category misuse, right? Category misuse. So choosing the right category for your book is like finding the right or perfect shelf, right, where you want to place your book for it to be seen, right? Doing this, it helps readers to actually be able to discover the kind of book they have interest in. So if you are going to be publishing your book and you are misusing categories by publishing your book in a category where it's not supposed to be, meaning readers that are not interested in your book will actually be seeing your book, right? And that's what you don't want, right? That's no. A lot of people try to do this for their own advantage. Probably they see a particular category that is they feel when their book is that category, they're able to make sales, even though their book is not related to that kind of category. You don't want to be doing that at all. You don't want to misuse category. Amazon frowns very badly at that kind of act. Amazon wants to maintain a fair and accurate browsing experience for customers, right? So you don't want to be doing anything that would be complicating things for yourself. So make sure your book is listed in the appropriate category. Make sure, please. So those are the possible reasons why your accounts can be terminated, right? Remember that KDP is actually an incredible journey. In fact, I'm happy I actually started, right? Because it's passive income, but doing something you like this, you should make it comes with great responsibilities, right? So stay true to the guidelines, produce quality content, respect the right of others. Then doing that, you can of course build a successful career in KDP and self-publishing. So if you've watched to this end and you've gotten value, don't forget liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and leaving a comment if you have any. And of course, until next time, I'll see you. Happy writing and happy self-publishing. Bye for now.